In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to freeze columns and rows in Excel using freeze panes. First, open Microsoft Excel and go to the worksheet where you want to keep certain information visible while you scroll. This feature is especially helpful when you're working with large spreadsheets and don't want to lose sight of your headers or labels as you move through the data. Freeze panes is designed to keep specific rows and columns locked in place on the screen. That means if you scroll down or across, important information like column headings at the top or identifying labels on the left will still stay visible. This makes it much easier to read and work with larger tables. For example, imagine you have a worksheet with employee information and monthly figures. You might have headers across the top, like employee ID, name, department, and months of the year, and then rows of data underneath. As that worksheet grows, it becomes harder to keep track of which value belongs to which category unless the headings see in view. The first method is the recommended one when you want to freeze both rows and columns at the same time. To do this, click the cell that is directly below the row or rows you want to freeze and directly to the right of the column or columns you want to freeze. For example, if you want to keep the top row and the first column visible, select cell B2. After that, go to the View tab at the top of Excel, click Freeze Panes, and then choose Freeze Panes from the drop-down menu. Once you do that, the rows above your selected cell and the columns to the left of it will remain visible while you scroll through the worksheet. The second method is useful when you only need to freeze the top row or just the first column. If you want to keep only the top row visible, go to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and select Freeze Top Row. If you want to keep only the first column visible, go to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and select Freeze First Column. Excel will then keep that selected row or column visible as you move around the sheet. If you ever want to remove the frozen sections, go back to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and choose Unfreeze Panes. As a final tip, if you need to freeze multiple rows and columns, always remember to select the cell immediately below the rows and to the right of the columns you want to keep visible. That small detail is what makes freeze panes work correctly.